Good morning, my children, and welcome to your English class, the class of teacher Jacob. So today, my children, we're going to continue with the review of the numbers. Remember, on previous videos, we finished from number 1 to number 50. That was the last number we saw. Today, we're going to continue from number 50 all the way to number 100, okay? Now, once again, it's very important to check one more time all of these numbers because it's also part of the review and because sometimes we tend to forget objects, letters, and numbers, and this is the main purpose of the review, okay? Ahora, recuerden, pequeños, que es muy importante repasar números, letras, vocabulario que ya hemos estado trabajando para que pues esta vez ya no se nos olvide, ya que a veces pues puede llegar a pasar eso. Okay, so let's begin. Now, remember, my children, okay, today we are going to see the family of the numbers from 50 to 90. Remember, also very important that each one of the numbers have their own family. They belong to a family, okay? Now we are going to explain that in a few minutes, but before we get to that, let's make some instructions. Now, the activity of today, which is right here behind me, it's part of the activities, the printed activities that you already have, okay? La actividad del día de hoy viene en sus hojas impresas que ustedes ya tienen a la mano. So, if you want to work along with the teacher, si quieren trabajar el día de hoy junto con el teacher, you have 5 seconds to grab that printed page and to grab your pencil case, okay? Tienen 5 segundos para ir por su hoja de actividades y por su estuchera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Now let's begin. Remember, once again, all of the numbers have their own family. Cada uno de los números que hemos estado explicando, que hemos estado viendo, pertenecen a una familia. Let's begin with the family of the 50s. Vamos a empezar con la familia de el number 50. Now remember, the family of the 50s, all of them, todos ellos, they are going to begin with the number 5. Van a comenzar con el number 5. All number 50s, they begin with the number 5. We have 5 here, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. All of them begin with the number 5. Now, after the number 5, remember, we have to go back to the first unit, starting with 0, so we can make new numbers, okay, put them together. So 5 and 0, if we put them together, it becomes 50. 5 and 1, if we put them together, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, and 59. The last number of the family of the 50s, 5 and 9. If we put them together, si los juntamos, 59, okay? Now, let's continue with the family of the 60s. Remember, all 60s, they begin with the number 6. So, if we want to make new numbers, para crear nuevos números con la familia de los 60s, we have to start with 0. Tenemos que empezar con 0, then 1, 2, and so on and so forth. So, let's begin. 60, 61, 62, 6 and 3, 63, 6 and 4, 64, 6 and 5, 65, 6 and 6, 66, 6 and 7, 67, 6 and 8, 68, 6 and 9, 69, and this is the last number, the final number of the family of the 60s. Now, let's continue with the family of the 70s. Now, this is a question for you. All numbers 70, the family of the 70s, they begin with the number 7. Very good. Remember, the first word is the clue. Recuerden la primera clave es la primera palabra de la numeración. 70s with the 7, okay? 60s with the 6, 50s with the 5. So the first word is the key, es la clave para saber la numeración. So here we have the 70s. Now remember, we start from 0, 1, 2, and we continue with the rest of the numbers. So 7 and 0, we put them together, los juntamos, the 70, the family of the 70s. 7 and 1, 71. 7 and 2, 72. 7 and 3, 73. 7 and 4, 74. 7 and 5, 75. 7 and 6, 76. 7 and 7, 77. 7 and 8, 78. 7 and 9, 79. Now this is the last number of the family of the 70s. Now let's continue with the family of the 80s. Now once again, a question for you. All number 80s, all of the numbers of the family of the 80s, they begin with the number 8. Okay, now remember, if we want to make new numbers with the family of the 80s, we have to put 0, 1, 2, 3, and then we continue until number 9. Okay, let's begin. 8 and 0, 80. 8 and 1, 81. 8 and 2, 82. 8 and 3, 83. 8 and 4, 84. 8 and 5, 85. 8 and 6, 86. 8 and 7, 87. 8 and 8, 88. And finally, 8 and 9, 89, which is the last number of the family of the 80s. Now, let's see the last family of the numbers of Kinder 3, which is the family of the 90s. Now, for this, all number 90s, they begin with the number 9. Okay, so let's begin. 9 and 0, 90. 9 and 1, 91. 9 and 2, 92. 9 and 3, 93. 9 and 4, 94. 9 and 5, 95. 9 and 6, 96. 9 and 7, 97. 9 and 8, 98. 9 and 9, 99. And finally, the last number of this course, the last number of Kinder 3, number 100. Now remember, how can we write number 100? In this occasion, we have to put 3 digits, okay? Recuerden que anteriormente, a partir del number 10, family of the 20s, la familia de los 30s, todos esos números solo contaban con 2 dígitos. Un dígito es un número, ¿ok? Es la misma palabra, tiene el mismo significado. Entonces, la familia de los 30s, 40s, 50s, etc., all of them have 2 digits, tenían 2 dígitos. But today, for the number 100, para que nosotros podamos crear el número 100, 100, we require 3 digits. Requerimos de 3 dígitos. Number 1 and 2 zeros. 1 0 and another 0. It makes number 100. Okay, very good. So, the activity of today, my children, as you can see here, it's very similar to the one that you have on your printed page. Now for this, the teacher is going to say a number. Now, that number, you are going to look for it on your list of numbers, en la lista de números que tienen en la actividad impresa, okay? And once you locate it, ya que lo hayan localizado, you are going to circle it, lo van a encerrar en un círculo with a color, with a pencil, with color red, with any color that you want, con el color que ustedes quieran o con un lápiz, okay? Very good. Now, while I say the number, okay, and what you're looking for it, mientras yo digo el número, mientras ustedes lo repiten, yo también lo encerraré. I will also circle it, okay, in the numbers that I have behind me, en los números que tengo yo detrás de mí. So, let's begin.